I'm so excited for this nail set. This is my very first time making Bangle nails, so let's get into it. Per usual, we are using BTR Box X Coat tips, and I absolutely love them. Been using them for 5 years. Y'all know with every nail set, we start out with a thin layer of base coat. We cure that for about 60 seconds. Now, I am using the Go Oi, and I feel like I've been using it long enough for me to go ahead and give an update on how I like it, and it's okay. Now, I think I would have to buff these nails in order for it to stop separating, because sometimes I will polish a coat, go on to the next nail, and then go back to the previous nail, and it looked like some of the polish then came off. Now, I don't know what that's about, but I don't have that issue with the Koopa Gelfinity base coat or even Beetles. But y'all know how people be feeling about Beetles nowadays, so I don't know. Take that information what you will. Do your own research on whether or not you want to use Beetles, but Go Oi's base coat, I think we're going to go ahead and switch it out to a different one. Now, after the base coat is cured, I do go in with a pink shade of polish from Beetles. I don't know the name of it. It came in a pack with 6, and this is number 2, I believe. So y'all know, even though the nails come pink, I do still like doing this just to build up the polish, make it a shade darker for my skin complexion, but I still go in with a thin layer of that. And when it comes to press-ons, y'all, when you're applying your polish, you want the polish to be a little bit thinner on the base of the nail, like where it will go up against your cuticle. You want that to be a little bit thin, because you don't want, you know, a big bulk of polish right there at the base. So the thinner it is, the better. And if you just have to build up the coats for a deeper pigmentation, then feel free to do that. But the thinner coats, the better. Okay, so we go ahead, we put on 1 layer of this, and then we go ahead and cure it. After that, I do matte coat it, which I don't show y'all, but y'all know I matte coat just about each layer or each step before going in with the next step. And for the matte coat, I do use the same brand, the Go Oi, and I really do like their matte coat. They base coat could use a little bit more tweaking, but the matte coat and the top coat I really do like. Now, disclaimer before we get to the next clip, I messed up my brush, and when I went through my stash of brushes, come to find out I only had 1 long nail art brush, and I didn't like that, so I placed the order immediately. But at the time that I was doing this video, I had to use this brush, and y'all, please bear with me, okay? This brush is so short. I don't know like the millimeter, but this is my other brush, and I got a whole bunch of, I believe it's rhinestone glue in there. Then it got stuck on a paper towel, put it in acetone, and it wasn't coming out. But on the thumb, the pinky, and the pointer finger, we are doing Frenchies. And then the ring finger and the middle finger are going to be the bangles. But with this brush, baby, it was so hard to do my French. That's why I tell y'all to get a long nail art brush, because it's just better. And maybe I'm just used to it. But listen, this little short brush, I had to do so much cleanup, because every time I try to go and make the arch, it goes lower, and it's just like, baby, that's not what I want. But I did place a small little order on Amazon for some nail art brushes and some more of these little beads that I need for the Bangle nails, because I really want to make some more. So I'll just show y'all what we got from Amazon at the end of the video. But I also needed new cleanup brushes too, y'all, because this cleanup brush, this was an acrylic brush that I got a while ago, I think from Savvyland or Savvyland. I don't know, y'all. But the bristles are not the same. It's just bad. So I needed new brushes for just about everything. So the way or the amount of time that I spent on both of these Frenchies, not the pinky so much because it was a smaller space to work on, but the thumb and the index finger, too long of a time. But I'm gonna go ahead, let this play, and I want to talk to y'all about the nail business. Now, I wanted to launch by the beginning of the year, and I didn't tell anybody that. If I did, it probably was my family and probably 1 or 2 people in the comments. But that was the goal. However, we are 20 days into the new year, and I don't have nothing ready. I'm not gonna say nothing. We have a few sets already packaged up and everything, and I'm proud of myself for that, but I feel like I should have twice as much that I do now. The problem that I'm having is starting a set, not being able to finish it, and then being able to go back a couple days later, and the set is just not what I want. It's not something that I would want to sell, so I would start all over. So now I know for a fact I need more press-on nail tips. And then the other issue that I have is every time I make a set is either for the nail business or for another sweetie. And then I tell y'all all the time that the ones that I be making for y'all, the ones that need to be packaged up and put to the side, when I don't have my nails done or I need like something real quick, I will go into the stash and just pull them out. Maybe I need to put them in a lockbox because ain't no way, girl. And then another issue is time, y'all. I really be trying to be this perfect little stay-at-home mom / girlfriend or whatever. Have the house clean, have the clothes clean, have the food and everything cooked, put away, organized, what have you, and still trying to find time to work on my content and work on my nail business. It's a lot, and I know y'all be looking at me or looking for me to give y'all inspiration on how to stay organized, but I need y'all help now. What can I do? Like, I feel like I have to clean up every day. I feel like I have to wash clothes every day. Of course, feed the kids, but that's nothing. I'm talking about the responsibilities. Should I pick a day to focus on certain things and go from there? Like, one day could be for the cleaning of the house, another day could be for the laundry, the next day could be for, the bathroom or whatever, and then focus on my nail business 1 or 2 days out of the week. Like, don't worry about the house, don't worry about nothing, we'll focus on the nail business and the kids for 2 days out the week. It's 7 days out the week. I feel like I should be able to do that. But y'all, who wants to sit down in a chair behind all hurting? It's a lot. I gotta stop making excuses for real. It's literally the new year and I really want to start this business. Y'all are literally giving me the motivation to do so. So yeah. But anyway, we are moving on to the bangles, and I'm not using the flowers. I'm just using like the little gold beads that's in here. I did place an order for more because the ones that's in here are all different sizes. So you're going to need those gold balls or silver, whichever one you choose, some rhinestones, and these little things if you choose to do so. I like both, but more so the rhinestones better. And then you're also going to need this non-sticky solid builder nail gel. Y'all know I got mine from Shein, but what I do is I just take a little ball and I use the top of the jar that it comes in. Just roll it out as if you are rolling out some dough. You want the little, I don't know what to call it, but you want it to be even, okay? So I'm still practicing. So the nails that I have on, some are even, some is not. It might be a little lumpy. So you just want to make sure that it is even. If y'all know an easier way to do this, let me know. But that's how I did it. And then when you go to pick it up, once you have it all rolled out evenly, when I pick it up, I try not to pull it because it will lose its shape. And maybe this is not like the right consistency for it. I will obviously have to try out some other brands, but I'm literally just trying to pick it up so I won't distort the shape. And I don't have any builder gel or base coat or anything underneath it. It's just a simple matte coat and it's literally just sticking to the nail. I use this little tool here to just basically cut off the excess. Sometimes it will get underneath the nail and you could just literally go underneath the nail, use that same little silicone portion of the tool and like roll it off. Now it is easy to work with, but you don't want to like have it in your hands for too long because I feel like the warmth or the heat from your hands is going to melt it, make it a little bit more stickier, and like you just don't want that. So the faster the better. And from there I just went ahead and cured it. Once it's cured, you can go ahead and paint it. I do advise that you go ahead and paint it before moving on to the next step, but I am moving on to the jewel portion of the bangle nails. I just put a little bit of McCart rhinestone glue down on my little tray, and I'm using this is now going to be my brush, okay, for my glue, because I feel like pouring it out or squeezing it out from the actual tube is going to be too much, and then when you put your stones on it, it's going to have like a bulge, and that's what I didn't want. So I wanted as little glue as possible, and then if I needed to add more like on the outer edges, then I would have done that. But this was enough glue for these small little stones. I kind of like the other stones better, like I said, but these will do. They still keep their color, still shiny. Not as shiny as the rhinestones, but to each his own. So you can do it step by step by putting these on and then curing and then going ahead and put the little balls on, because the balls, they can get real slippery, y'all, like super slippery. They'll be rolling all over the place. So you do it how you want to do it, but if you do it this way and don't cure, just move a little fast. And when it comes to trying to decide how you want your bangles, what like style you want, you can always look on Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, even TikTok. You can look anywhere, okay, and just get some inspiration, or you can make up something on your own. I feel like there is no right or wrong way to do it. I've even seen girlies like cut pieces of bracelets and put it on their bangles as well. I've seen people do like the chrome and then put like a little bit of gel on the inside of the chrome and then paint it to give that jade stone look. So it's really up to you. This is my first time, so I wanted to do something simple, something easy, but still give like that extravagant look. But for it to be my first time, I will say that it's not hard, y'all. It's not hard at all. If the hardest part was probably dealing with this for the first time, like the little sticky nail glue, but once you get the hang of it, you got it. And I will say it is a little time consuming because you got to cure each row. So if you don't want to do that, just put like 2 or 3 bangles. If you want a whole lot of bangles, go ahead and put a whole lot of bangles. And then I seen some girlies who did their bangles like slanted, diagonal. I don't know how I would like that, but I think it was cute on them. And then I posted a poll or a picture of the nails on YouTube on the community tab. And I was just asking y'all, should we add a set to the inventory? And a lot of y'all said, yeah, like, duh, girl. So I want to do it. And I think I'm going to do it in a different color, like for the Frenchies. But I don't know. Y'all got to let me know. Do y'all like the rhinestones or like the little bubble charm things? And do y'all think it would look right in silver? I feel like I would just still have to make a silver one just for the inventory. Some girlies like silver, some girlies like gold. Who knows? So yeah, and I feel like I showed y'all this set in my video that's coming out today on Tuesday the 20th. I showed y'all them, and I was telling y'all in that video that this set might be a little bit more in price when it comes to the business. I don't know. It's very time consuming, very intricate, and even though I'm still learning, I feel like once I perfect it, it's still going to take me like twice as long. So I'm not really concerned about getting paid for my time, but at the same time, it does take a lot of materials. The little beads, child, the little beads. Only made 2 sets, one for me and one for a sweetie, and I'm out of the little tiny gold beads. That's why I had to order some more. But this is the other one that I did, and I really like the one on the right better than the one on the left. It's much shinier. But yeah, we went ahead, we top coated it. I did put builder gel on these nails, y'all. I just didn't show y'all. For the Frenchies, I put it on after the nail was painted. And then for the bangle nails, I put it on before I put the bangles on. So each nail had 1 layer of builder gel. And I think I want to go ahead and do 2 layers from now on. I just don't want it to be super thick. And, you know, I just don't want it to be like that. But at this point, the nails are done, y'all. We did go ahead and cure for 99 seconds. I like doing that when everything is done, just to seal everything together. And when it came to the top coat, I did go in with a skinny brush just to get in between those bangles, and so it won't be like flooded. And y'all let me know which one y'all like better, the ones with the extra jewels or the ones without. But I left them just like that, and I put them on, and this is how they look on my hand. Really cute, right? But let's get into this haul and show y'all what I got from Amazon. All right, y'all, if my nails look busted now, it's because they are. This part of the video is being recorded like a week and a half later, and I made curry chicken. So I don't know if y'all can tell, but they yellow. But let's get into this haul. First up, we got some of the Gooi matte gel polish, y'all. Y'all know I just told y'all in the nail portion that I really do like the matte coat, not so much the base coat from this brand. Let me get this open. So this is the matte coat. I really do like the packaging, y'all. And y'all know I use matte coat a lot, so we go through it, and I should have probably got 2. But we like using the matte coat for our nail art just to remove the shiny polish. And I feel as though it makes the nail art a little bit more vibrant before you go ahead and put your top coat on it. So we really like this. I like this brand because it's a little thick and you don't need a lot for it to actually go ahead and matte it out. But this is a really good brand on Amazon. I will link the products down below. Got some more polish, and this is from this brand. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is one of the first builder gels that I used, and I really like it. So I decided to go back, and it's lighter than the Beatles ones that we use, but it's really thick. And then this one has like a little shimmer in it. I don't know if y'all can tell, but that's pretty. And then I don't know if this is the same one. Okay, no. So this is a darker pink, and y'all see how thick that is? super thick. Absolutely love it. And you don't need like a thick coat of this either. So y'all know we use the builder gel to go ahead and build up the apex and just to make the nail a little bit more sturdier, like acrylics in my opinion. So yeah, we got 2 of those, one darker, one lighter. Finally got some nail art brushes, y'all. When I was designing the nails, I didn't have these brushes. So that's why it took me forever to do the front. And then I even still feel like the Frenchies are not right on my fingers. But anyway, we got a pack of brushes, nail art brushes. It come with 6 and they range from different sizes. So we have a 7mm, not too long. This is for like those really detailed, intricate designs. I'm not gonna go in order. I'm just picking it up. This is the 25. I believe this is the longest one. Yeah, 25mm. And this is the longest one. This is the one that I would probably use for my Frenchies. If not this one, then I believe it's the 20mm. But y'all know we like the long nail art brushes for our Frenchies. It's easier to me. And then these little rings, they do move. So if you want to push the brush all the way down. But y'all, I almost stabbed myself because the top is open. So if you push it too far down, the brush is going to come to the top. Oh, wait, maybe I like that. I don't know. Maybe we'll try it that way. Next, we have a 9mm. Another small little brush, but bigger than the 7. What's this? This is the 20mm. So this is the one I would probably most likely use for my Frenchies. If I paint it on longer nails than this, then I probably use the 25. But yeah. Order you 11. So this gives like the length of the brush that I just used for this set. And then this is the shortest one, the 5mm. That is really, really short. So really, really intricate designs. I got some more brushes. These are like the cleanup brushes, y'all. So it's from this brand, Nail Art Cleanup Brushes. It's a pack of 3. I like the silver, but I know the colors are black and pink and white. But this is purple. Like it's purple and then it gets to like pink. So like I said, I really do like these brushes. Especially this middle one here. This is the one I'm going to be most likely using for the cleanup of the French tips. Not too wide, like I said. So imagine this messed up and I could just go right in there and the brush isn't like wide. So I'm going to have to like maneuver these, put on a little acetone, get it nice and loose, but not too loose. And then we also have like a slanted brush that I might even, I don't use this type of brush for my nails. I might take this upstairs and use this for my eyebrows. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's nice and thin, y'all. Super thin. And then we got the regular square one. I might use this one. I have been using a square one, but only because I didn't have one like this. So I might just use this as a backup when this one isn't working out, or if I mess this one up, or if I'm cleaning off a different color. You feel me? So 3 little brushes, and they are super cute. I like the little handle. Next, we got some things for nail art. This is some chrome, and I got the chrome because I wanted to try the chrome for the bangle nails. So like I said, I will be redoing this set again in different colors. I'm going to do another white one for the inventory as well. But I don't have any gold polish, and I didn't notice that until I went to go do a set for one of my sweeties. And I'm like, I don't get no gold polish. So I want to stick with the same brand of polish. So I'm using a double rhythm right now for the colors. So I'm going to get a gold from them. But I just stuck to some chrome right now. I really want to get into the chrome, start working with it a little bit more. But I have to watch some tutorials, y'all. I'm going to be completely honest. I feel like you need like the black polish first, right? And then you use this little tool here or your finger and put the chrome on it. But I don't know if you need like a base coat or anything, how to prevent the chrome from sticking on the entire nail. I believe you just use like a matte coat or a top coat. It shouldn't be that hard to figure out, but I got some chrome and hopefully she's as shiny as she looks right now. The camera isn't doing any justice because I don't have my light. I'm just using the light from the dining room, y'all. But yeah, excited to use this. And if we like it, then we'll just go ahead and get more colors. But y'all know I needed some more of these beads. So I'm so happy I got them. And I'm so happy that they are all super tiny. But my clumsy self will probably drop this and lose every single last one of them. I should have bought 2. We might have to place another little Amazon order. But it also came with these little stars here. And I've always wanted some. So these little stars, y'all. Super cute. Yeah, I really like them. Which one is my favorite? Probably this one here is my favorite. But yeah, I'm excited to use these as well, y'all. And this is the last thing I got, but this isn't from Amazon. This is from Shein. I got this in the haul that I did with the hair stuff, and I just figured it didn't go with that haul, so I just saved it for this haul. But anyway, it comes with 16 cuticle oil pens, and these are for y'all. I want to get like a whole lot of these so I could use these as backup, because y'all know the little small tubes that we use for the cuticle oil, I really like them. It goes with the theme, but I feel like this will go with the theme as well, because I can match it up with the colors of the nails and the scrunchie and the lip gloss that I put inside the packages as well. It doesn't say what like scents they are or anything like that, but we got some cuticle oil pens. I think I can have one of them. What y'all think? Do I want the pink one, or do I want the clear one? Cuticle oil. Let me see if they have a different smell. How I'm gonna see that? I would have to squeeze them both out. Let me just take the pink one. So y'all know with the cuticle oil pens, you just twist it, or you're supposed to hold it downward. Twist it. Okay, let's bend that up a bit. Hey, Aubrey. Twist it. And it's going to come right on out. Ooh. Oh, she smells like strawberries, y'all. But yeah, y'all, that's it for this video. I thank y'all so much for tuning in with me. If you have not noticed, we done hit 100K, baby. We hit it last night. This video is being like pre-recorded in different sections, but at the same time, it's going out the day after we hit 100K. So I just want to say thank y'all so much. I really do love y'all. I genuinely appreciate y'all, my family as well. We would not be here without any of y'all. So I thank y'all so much. And just let me know how we should celebrate. Of course, we're going to do a giveaway. It's finally time. But thank y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.